Y'all, I'm so sorry. I was on the wrong channel and I was trying to do this video and I realized I'm on the wrong channel. So, and now I got the phone flipped the other way, so now I'm looking at the wrong end. Anyway, I guess I gotta get used to. I'm looking at. Okay, so y'all, I have a problem. Like, why do broke men and trolls get mad at women who want more in life? And they get mad because they're stuck at their mediocre level, and they get upset when they're rejected. It's messed up. It's like, okay, why would anybody want to date someone who can't even, do stuff for them? That's crazy to me. So, for real, like, why would I want to actually date someone who can't pay for my meal? If you're going after a woman who have high standards and has good taste and, likes nice things, and you're upset because she won't date you, that's not her fault. That's your fault. It's kind of like you would get mad at somebody because they don't eat a certain thing, but you want them to eat it. Like, no, I don't eat that. I'm trying to fix my phone. Like, you get offended. Oh, well, you don't want to eat this? No, I don't. I don't eat that. It's the same thing. You don't force feed someone who doesn't eat a certain type of diet. You don't. So you can't force feed someone in a certain type of relationship. It's just messed up. You can't do that. Thank you. Um, so men, stop trying to make these women feel bad and guilty for wanting more, and saying, "Oh, you're just a prostitute because you want money." You know what? It doesn't matter what you call it. It is what it is. Any woman who is giving it away free is not very smart. Okay. Any woman who is freely just giving themselves to random mediocre or broke man, they are the ones who set the standards low for us, to make them think they can even approach us with that BS. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies who are just free sexually and giving it out to anybody, and they, anybody who has read the same book as you, or, is giving you compliments, y'all are making men expect this type of treatment from other women with high standards who don't do that. So y'all need to either expect something, a little something, because what you're doing is you're devaluing women when you accept mediocrity and broke guys. And I'm not talking about when you're young. I'm talking about after the age of 25. If you're still giving away everything for free, not expecting anything, not expecting help, not expecting gifts, not expecting him to rise up to the next level and treat you and things like that, then you're making other high standard women waste time with people who are clearly not ready to deal with one. So stop accepting it. Like, if your man cannot just hand you $100, if the person that you're sleeping with can't hand you $100 when you ask for it, you don't need to be sleeping with them. Okay. And I'm not saying charge $100. I'm just saying, if you need money one week or the next week, or you need him to pay a bill, if he can't do it, if he can't pay for your food when you go out and then expect sex afterward, then you don't need to be with him. Okay. Because it to me, no. That just makes zero sense. Like, none. And it's, a lot of guys feel like, oh, it's mutual, you're gonna enjoy it too. No, I'm not gonna enjoy it if I'm broke and sitting here paying for my own food. I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna be cussing you out in the back of my head and never calling you again, and probably you won't even get anything out of it. I will just tear your number up, delete it from my phone. If I had it in my phone, I will never call you again. When I was single, you would just be lost in the dark, wondering what happened. So, yes, men who try to shame women for expecting more out of them should be ashamed. You should be ashamed that you can't even pay for dinner. Who can't pay for some food? You should be ashamed for asking a woman to sleep with you when you can't even feed her. You should be ashamed. You know why? Just because you saw that happen to your mama don't mean that's what you got to do to other women, okay? So you should know better. No woman will respect any type of man. As soon as people come in the inbox or the DMs, oh, you're so beautiful, I want to get to know you, da 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 da. I still have people in my inbox. I'm like, you don't know who I am, do you? And they're not afraid. Oh, can I have a picture? Oh, let me see some nudes. Oh, I'll fly you up here. Oh, we'll make each other happy. I can please you. I'm like, I don't want your sex. I want your money. If you don't have that to offer, I can't. I'm sorry. I was gonna scam them anyway, but what I'm saying is, if a man has the nerve to ask you to sleep with him, you should not be afraid to ask him for some money. Okay. Like they have the nerve to say, oh, can I have sex with you? Oh, can I have some money from you? So if a man has the balls to ask you for sex, you need to have the ovaries to ask him for some money. Okay? He don't even know your last name. He don't know your birthday, but he can ask you for sex. And then get offended. Oh, you want some money? You want me to pay for your food? Oh my God. You see how low those standards are as a woman? Just because he gave you compliments and say, ooh, you fine. Ooh, I can see me marrying you. Ooh, I want you to have my baby. Okay. Ooh, I want you to pay my bills. Ooh, I want you to buy me a car. Ooh. And then they get mad. Okay. Then they scurry off to the next one. So, no. If you can't do stuff for me, I don't need you. Okay. Women don't need men who can't do anything. Women might want men, but they don't need men unless they can do something for them. And at this point in my life, I have a husband, but before I was married, I would not deal with that riffraff. I'm like, look, if you can't do this, this, and that, I can't talk to you. Okay. There's other people waiting. Move. Right? Like, there's other people waiting in line for you to move on out the way so they could actually give me what I want. Okay. So bye, move on, go. I saw this meme. That says, dust settles, I don't. So keep it moving, Dusty. I'm serious. Okay, so here's an example. You have a man all up in your face trying to compliment you. You already know you look good, okay? You got a mirror. They don't have to tell you that. You know it, okay? We don't listen to that. Look, what can you offer us for, since you think we look so good, what you can do for us to make us give you the time of day, okay? Because there's somebody else back there who's waiting for you to move on out the way and us to dismiss you so they can come over and, be the man that we were looking for, So that's why I tell ladies, if a broke dude comes up to you and he's past the age where he should have some money by now, dismiss him quick, because there's somebody with money watching. Okay, and if you entertain that too long, they're going to be like, ooh, she doesn't have any standards and she doesn't think too much of herself. Like I said, don't entertain the dusties. They think they can get you because all these other women are giving it out freely for compliments. Okay, and the hope of having some type of man in their life. But I don't think so. Right? Was calling me. Okay, somebody was calling me. I'm sorry. So, I have my troll is back. Queen Nefertiti, how you doing? I might have to mute you today. Because, okay, y'all, she is just like the biggest troll and hater. But guess what, y'all? She comes in every video. It's like, but she looks like It, the clown from the movie in her picture, y'all. She got that It makeup on, and it's just like that clown. Oh my God. That red wig. Ooh. Look, if you're gonna wear red lipstick, red eyeshadow, and a red wig, and be mad when somebody calls you It. Yeah, I got red eyeshadow and dark, brownish red lips. My hair ain't red at the same time. You looking like It. You don't know what It is? Go look it up. This woman is crazy. I have an obsessed fan, y'all. Okay, so anyway, she just mad because she ain't got nobody about her nothing. Okay. Uh, she's a pick me chick, y'all. So any guys in the comments who are looking for that pick me chick, Queen Nefertiti, go in her inbox. So yes, if you're giving it up for free, if you're, that's what's making these guys so confident, so don't do it anymore. I don't care if you got to ask them for anything. Like, look, can you take me out to eat at least and pay for the whole meal and let me get whatever I want? I mean, isn't that worth something? I value myself, and I cannot lay with a broke, worthless man that can't do nothing for me. That would be stupid. I might as well go to the bum on the street and give him some. Make his whole life. He would be way happier to sleep with me and get some of this, and at least I would be giving to charity. With you, I'm giving to a grown, able-bodied man. Nope. Before I sleep with a broke man, I would sleep with a homeless man, because I know that homeless man will remember me for the rest of his life, worship me, and be like, oh my God, thank you so much. If I'm gonna have sex with a man free, I'm giving to charity. So these people keep calling me. People keep calling me, calling and calling. Anyways. So, you know what? I got a perfect pair. Solomon and Queen Nefertiti. Y'all need to get together. She don't have no standards and you ain't got no money. Perfect. The two trolls that met on a Shira Star Goddess, Shira 7 channels. Y'all go at it. But he ain't got no money, so good luck with that. Y'all get together. Y'all talk it out. Someone says Queen Nefertiti is a man. Well, whatever. I said to a man, I want a generous gentleman that takes care of me. His response was, well, it has to be mutual. What can I say back when they mention it has to be mutual? Say, well, that's like saying, oh, well, you're going to have to spoil me too. You're going to have to buy me stuff too, So, I would respond back, no, it doesn't. I'm the woman. If you're having financial issues, then please, good luck on that. But I'm not buying a grown man something unless it's his birthday or it's Christmas and we're in a relationship. But I would basically say, oh, you know what? I love generous men who don't expect anything in return. That's who doesn't need to have anything given back in return, because that's what the word generous means. It doesn't mean exchange or mutual or trading. Okay, that's not generous. Generous is giving without expecting. So tell him, do you understand what the word generous means? And then tell him, it's like, the word generous means giving without expecting anything back. So if you're not generous, then my ad doesn't apply to you. So why did you even inbox me? Or I'm not looking for somebody like you because you're not generous. Like I said, move it along. There are plenty of other men waiting to give me what I need. You're not the only one. I don't know what Queen Nefertiti brings to the table, Solomon, but you can ask her. Because I don't need to bring anything to the table. Obviously. I don't need to bring nothing to the table. I don't have to. I told you there's a line. Yep. So, all I'm saying is Men who have to ask all these questions, they're needy. They need you to bring something to them because they're incomplete. They need you to help them finish being a man. They need you to help them do this, this, and that. What type of woman wants that? I don't want it. Like, why I gotta help you? You grown. You're a big, strong man. Why you need my help? You know, why can't you get it done yourself? Why can't you move up on your own? Like, are you just stuck at mediocrity because you can't get any further? Is your IQ not high enough to move? Do you not have ambition or drive? I don't understand. Like, don't you know that's the stuff that turns women on? Not begging, not taking what you got, what you bringing, what can I have? You know, hand out, begging like a dog. No, I don't have what you got. I mean, I don't have anything for you. You know, I don't have nothing for you. You're not even invited to the table if you ain't got nothing. Bye. So, you know, men think they're very slick and smart, but women are way smarter. You know, the ones who are understanding of men's games, they're very smart. So if you coming in my inbox telling me I'm pretty, I already know that stuff. I know I look good, okay? I don't care. What can you offer me? Okay? Am I pretty enough to spend some money on? Am I pretty enough for you to pay my bills? Am I pretty enough for this, this, and that? You know? And I'm not saying this because that's what I'm looking for. I already have that. But these guys who are in my inbox, they don't know that. And I see how they're approaching y'all out there. And it's pretty sad. It's like they want you to have something to give them, like they're in need or something like that. I can't see you as a grown man if you asking for something. You know what I mean? So that's an automatic turnoff. What do you do when a man has money, is used to dealing with pick-me chicks? Then you refer them back over to the pick-me chicks and tell them that, you know, this is not how you're used to being treated. You're used to being spoiled, and you're used to generous men who know your value. And obviously, he doesn't know your value, so you got to go. You know? Okay. That's what I'm saying. You know, I can't, like it's sad because they're in my inbox and it's like they're begging for something. Like, who wants a beggar? Don't beg me for nothing. Don't ask me for sex if you can't give me nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't beg me for nothing. Don't ask me what I'm bringing, because that means you don't have it and I don't want you. Somebody was, it was the troll who's saying something about some alpha male energy and stuff like that. I'm like, what good is alpha male energy if that man is broke? I don't need your alpha male broke energy. I need some money, okay? What's alpha male energy gonna do? Is it gonna pay the bill? Is it gonna put money in my hand? No, so I don't need it. Anyways, I can't, like, the nerve of some men. Like, really? Are you in my inbox asking me for stuff? Asking me to send you pictures? Asking me to come see you? Asking me to do all this? No, hell no. I'll send you something that I want you to purchase me, and then I'm gonna block you. Give you some false hope. So you can get female clients to pay, but you're always under these videos trying to convert women. Ain't no man gonna convince no woman not to get paid, okay? Sorry, he can try all day. Okay, here's I could pay your rent, but why would I when I get female clients who pay me? Clients, because if you get, like, why would somebody pay your rent? Because they care about you and they want you and they want you to stay faithful to them, and they don't want you giving your stuff out to anybody else. So they got to put claim on you, and that's how you put claim on a woman. You invest in them. If you can't invest in your woman, then she ain't your woman. Whoever can invest in her, that's who she's probably going to gravitate to. You know, you're not going to pay somebody's rent, but then going to be mad when they're out here dating other men who have something and who can pay their rent and other bills too. Then you're going to be mad. Like, well, you didn't lay claim, so, you know, next. I see this is the broke men mentality. They expect something for free. But I bet you $100,000,000 they're not up in certain women's inbox saying the same thing, you know. I'm not lowering my standards just because you broke. I'm not lowering my standards, or I'm speaking for women. I'm not speaking for myself. But I see what y'all have to deal with because I still got these, people, um, several, like several. They don't know I'm married. They just see a pretty face and click on it. And you go look in their timeline, and you look in their friends, and they, like, all the women are like really pretty, and then you look in their job description and they're like not doing so well. They collect pretty women on Facebook and they try to see if they can get them. You know what I'm saying? And it's hilarious because I'm like, no. And like when I see their job title, I go and Google average salary for such and such and such and such, and I'm looking at it laughing. I'm like, why are you in my inbox? You can't do nothing for me, okay? So even if I was single, I couldn't accept that because it's like, what are you gonna do for me? You don't make enough money. You can't pay rent and take me out and pay my rent and pay my bills and da 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 if I were single. So why are you in my inbox? I don't like you like that. Nothing is going to grab my interest unless if you're able to provide fully. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I look at. I don't look at your picture. I don't look at, other stuff. I look at your job description, or what kind of job you have. And then I'll go research it on Google, the average and the highest and the lowest. And I'll put you somewhere in the middle depending on your age. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not making as much as me on YouTube, or you're not making as much as, what you're supposed to be making at your age, I'm not interested. I'm not even going to respond back to you. I'm not even going to tell you that I'm married. I'm just going to block and delete. Because you're up here trying to collect women and, out of your league. Go find someone who thinks that, you're all that. If you went to somebody who was like a McDonald's worker, you go into her inbox, she would be all over that. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here. And don't go to other women's inbox who are, damn well is out y'all's leagues. Right? So anyways, I value myself, even, even if it's not a real conversation, if you have the nerve to inbox me and ask me those things, I have the nerve to respond, even though I'm married and stuff. Like, if I was single, I would be offended. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for what y'all ladies have to deal with. Oh my God. It's like, it makes me want to vomit and throw up because these guys are like so mediocre and don't want to do any better. I'm like, what? What happened to drive and ambition? You just want to stay where you are for the rest of your life? Ugh, that's not impressive. Why would a man not want to take care of a woman in the first place? Because he thinks he is a woman. That's why he's very feminine. He's feminine in his energy. If he doesn't want to fully take care of a woman, he's either A, not prepared financially and needs to wait, or B, is full of feminine energy and thinks he's a woman too. Solomon, nobody wants to help you, okay? That's what your mom is for, okay? That's what your mom is for. Your mama is to go, is to help you. Your mama might give you some money at bill time. Your mama might do all that stuff. Don't ask women for that, I would just, that is pathetic. Stop asking women what you bring to the table. What can I get from you? Can we build? No, we can't build. You a grown man. You should have had something built by now. And if you don't, keep working on it and then come back later when you got it. But I'm sure, like I said on my last video, there are women out there that want you. You just don't want them. That's why you're over here. I don't understand. Like, why are you on my videos if you don't even agree with it? There are so many women out there talking about, I'm a good woman. I cook, I clean, I make sure all the laundry is done. I'm a good woman. You know, why aren't you over there asking her what she bring to the table? Because she already told you what she brought to the table. But you don't want that because it comes in a different package. You know what I'm saying? It don't come in the same package as somebody who wants something from you. So, I don't know what to tell you. And I feel like this needs to be addressed because so many men have the audacity to come and ask you for sex after inboxing you for 5 minutes. Oh, give me a picture. Send me some nude. No, send me some money. Okay? Just as you can ask me for that, I should be able to ask you for something. And if you find that offensive, imagine how I feel and all the other women who you inbox feel, you know? That's even more offensive. So, no. And if that's what you do, y'all need to stop and find a new approach. We are not pick me chicks. We were not on Facebook defending your broke butts to other women. We were not on Facebook putting out our sexual thoughts, trying to attract men in our inbox. We weren't doing that. All we did was post a picture because we know we look good. Now you come here. No. If we didn't post a pick me comment or some type of stuff to draw the attention of broke men, dusty men, itty men, then don't come in our inbox. That's not what we want. Somebody says, I need a real queen like you. Okay. Okay, he says he comes here because it's entertaining. It's entertaining because it's the truth. You ain't over there listening to pick me. Talk about what she gonna do for you. You over here listening to me talking about what I ain't gonna do. So obviously you like it. It's more thrilling. It's more thrilling. It's more exciting. It's more interesting, right? That's why y'all always end up cheating on the pick-me's. And then when you get to save your little money because she giving you half the rent, then you come trying to buy us dinner on the down, when she's at work. Oh, I can afford dinner now. Will you go out with me? Oh, I've been saving. Oh, really? You mean you've been roommating with some girl and she been paying half the rent, so you can save. Okay. But yeah, I don't feel guilty about it. If you can ask a woman for sex, we can ask you for money. Okay? It don't have to be in exchange for. You can send me the money first. Wait a couple of weeks and maybe or you can send me some more after that and some more after that, and when you sent me enough and you turned me on enough, we can talk. In general, this is how women should be. If a man really likes you and he's telling you all this, ooh, baby, I want you to have my baby. Ooh, I want you to do this. And if he hasn't invested anything into you, he don't really like you. If he hasn't taken you out, paid for stuff, bought you a gift at least, taking you to do something that you really like, spend something on you, spoil you in some type of way, he's not into you. He's just speaking words so he can get sex. So make a man invest in you before you even let him touch you. Okay, this is how you know it's real. And a man who is invested in you is less likely to ghost you. Okay, so if you ladies have been ghosted, if you've fallen for the okie doke and had sex with these broke men, and then they end up being gone, or whatever, it's because they got what they want for free and now they're out. Someone says, Queen, I need to go natural. I am natural. What are you talking about? This is my real hair. Okay? You see how curly it is underneath? Okay? Like, I don't understand. What you want me to do? Take all the makeup out so I can be a pick-me too? You want me to be a pick-me too so I can lower my standards? I don't think so. I put all this on because you need to know that it's gonna cost you. Okay, this means this lipstick is $20. My haircut is $80 to $100. You're gonna have to pay for that. This highlight on fleek is $60. Okay, I'm not finna be around here looking like somebody made. Okay, that's for y'all. That's the pick me's. It's not me. Okay, so y'all can go over there to them natural women. I don't know why y'all over here. I know why y'all are over here, because when we walk by, y'all's heads turn. When a natural girl walk by, you don't see her. You know what I'm saying? You want us to be natural so that you can get us, because you think our self-esteem isn't going to be as high because we don't look glamorous and sexy and other men are breaking their necks trying to look at us. No, I'm not going natural. I am natural. Okay? Why don't you level up and you can come get some of this? Some woman like me. I don't know. Because I'm already married. But like I'm saying, why don't you level up? Why I got to level down? Why I got to take this off my face because you can't afford it? No. Level up. Stop telling women to, you don't need no weave and no makeup and no hair. Why? Why we don't need it? Because men with money gonna look at us and give us what we really want? No. You need to go and level up. You need to dust yourself off and stop being dusty and go level up. Right? And I'm not saying nothing bad about natural hair women. See, y'all always taking offense. If y'all don't like y'all hair that much, then put on a wig. I don't know. Okay? My hair is natural. I just blow dry it and flat iron it. Okay? Y'all have seen my old videos. I have curly hair this long and this big. Okay? I have nothing against it. All I'm saying is men want you to look that way so that they can keep you in a certain spot. They want you to look that way so you don't get a big head and think you deserve more. I guarantee you there's men who will break their neck looking at somebody with weave and makeup, but then tell a woman, I like you natural. Yeah, they like you natural so no other man will look at you. And I'm not talking about hair, I'm talking about makeup. Yeah, like, if you feel bad about yourself, fix yourself up. I don't know, but I'm not doing that for no man. And unless he can pay every single bill and don't ask me for nothing ever and give me nice gifts. Yeah, I'll wipe it all off for that if that's what he prefers. But I ain't doing it and paying half the rent at the same time. You must be joking. Y'all know I'm just messing with y'all. But, it just needs to be said. Not enough women say this kind of stuff. Everywhere you go, it's either a pick me video or women too afraid to talk. Well, they be trying to say it in other ways. No, I'm just going to say it how it is. Women don't like broke men unless they can control them and keep them, from cheating on them. And, they just need to have a man, Real women who have options, they don't like broke men. So what I'm saying is level up, man, and stop. If you want to date a woman, or you always, trying to inbox women that are out of your league and you keep getting turned down, then just level up. Then you have your pick. You can choose at that point. You don't have to, trick people. You can just say, hey, this is what I want, A, B, C, and D. Can you do it? Yes or no? Okay, well, I'll send you a gift because that's nothing to me. I have money, Oh, you need some money? Oh, you need this? Okay, I got it. You need your hair done? You need your nails done? Here, I got it, because that's what women like to hear. They don't like to hear, oh, can you help me? And, they don't like to hear that. People keep asking me, how long should you make him wait before you give it up? If he has not spent over a couple $1,000s on you, you don't need to be thinking about sex, okay? Because he hasn't invested in you enough. Do you know if you were a virgin, you could sell your virginity for $1 million? So why would you give it away for free? Even if you're not a virgin, it's still worth something. So if he hasn't invested in you enough, then you don't give it up. I would wait. I would wait till at least he spent a couple thousand. Okay, that's like a few nights out at a nice restaurant. And then if he's invested in you, then and he needs to at least buy you a gift or two before you sleep with him. If he has not handed you something in your hand, a gift or something, why are you sleeping with him? That's a gift in itself. So you're going to give away something for free that men pay for, that men chase, that men get up and go to work for every day so they can buy nice clothes and a nice car to impress a woman so they can get sex? No. You don't give it up until someone has invested in you, which means spending a lot of money and time on you. And if they leave and don't call you back afterwards, you are the one that has something in your hand. You know what I'm saying? They're the one that's losing at that point. So don't give anything away unless they have invested in you. If they have not invested in you, then you can't invest in them sexually. So don't do it. Sex is not free. I don't care who told you that. They lied. So if you're giving it away free, you shouldn't. You should make them take you out, pay for stuff, pick you up, or send you an Uber or whatever. If you ain't got no car, buy you something, bring you a gift, some perfume or something. Buy you something that you like, to show that they're truly invested and interested in you as a person, not just I'm after you for sex. Because if a man can invest in you, spend time, quality time, and pay for stuff, he's really into you. He's sacrificing to win you over, trying to impress you and stuff. But if he's just after one thing and you give it up and then he's gone, you just got scammed. Someone says men are the prize. Men are not the prize, believe me. If men were the prize, women wouldn't have so many complaints. If men were the prize, then sex would not sell. People with products would not use women to sell their product, because they would use men if men were the prize. They don't use men to sell products. They use women. Unless it's a razor or some nasty deodorant because you musty. That's the only thing they're using y'all for. Everything else got a pretty woman on it. Why? Because your eyes pop open and you look because that's what you want. Okay? So don't tell me men are the prize. I know who the prize is. They don't stop calling me. Okay, so anyway, women are single because they don't want a roommate asking for half the rent. They can just go live with another woman if they want to be treated like equals. That's what a man is to me. Like I always say this in fact, if you want to be treated equally and you're living with a grown man, instead of the man raising his standards, he just lowers them or stays mediocre and expects the woman to be, doing the rest of it. No. Look, if I can't look up to you, if you can't lead me, you another girl. Okay? You a female. I can't respect a man who's not up here while I'm here. You always got to be ahead of me. You got to be able to pay for dinner. And if we the same, I can't do it. Like, what you gonna do? You can't pay for anything that I want to eat. You can't pay for the type of wine I like to drink because you're mediocre. And it's not fair for you to want me to accept that when I expect more. So I can't. And a lot of women feel this way. They get so frustrated and angry that these broke dudes keep approaching them. They're like, what do I need to do? Do I need to change the way that I look and dress and so they don't approach me? I said, yeah, you do. You have to dress like you got money, or that you only mess with men with money, and they will get the picture. You got to wear nice clothes, be clean, be stylish enough so that they don't approach you thinking that they have a chance. And You can't hang out where broke people hang out. You got to go to higher class places. You got to go to places where it costs $20 to valet park if you want a media quality man, because you know if he can't spend $20 on parking, he can't buy you dinner. You know what I'm saying? So you have to level up if you want a man on a higher level of, income. You got to go to those nicer places. You got to come out of the average places, come out of this place and go to the high end place. That way you won't even have to deal with it again, because if a man will approach you in those places, 9 times out of 10 they got money. So, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with them asking you what you bring to the table, because they don't care. They don't need you to bring nothing to the table. They got everything. In fact, they're offering you things. Right? So, la la la. Oh gosh. Can you give good example of women who have this mindset? Celebrities, can you pick out celebrity pick me chicks too? Celebrity pick me chicks? Jennifer Lopez is one. Like, whenever it doesn't work out with one of the men who make money, she goes to like one of her dancers. Like, and then when they do the same thing, then she goes try to find some man with money. And then when they cheat on her, then she goes and gets another dancer. It's like, why don't you just go get a billionaire already? That's what Janet did, I don't know, another pick me, celebrity. Like, most of them aren't pick me's because they know better, but I'm trying to think. It just depends on how old they are. Most of the older ones are not pick me's. It's mostly the young ones. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Okay. Anyway, someone says Jennifer Aniston. Kylie Jenner. Oh yeah, Kylie Jenner. Oh God. That's the number one pick me chick. She's dating all these rappers who she makes way more money than. I'm like, I don't understand why I just go get a billionaire. They need to look at their mother. Like, their mom went to go get a billionaire. Chris is dating an African billionaire. Okay? Y'all need to get smart. You gonna date somebody, get somebody that makes more money than you. Oh, Halle Berry. Somebody said Halle Berry. Pick me chick. Oh, I couldn't think of anyone. Okay. Oh, somebody just wrote, men act like it's a reward to have sex with them. Yeah, women don't care about sex as much as y'all do. Okay, so it's not mutual. It's like, we still want something for it. That's why it's not mutual. If it were mutual, if women loved sex as much as you did, yeah, it would be free all the time, every day, all day. You could have it. But since we don't, we want some. So that's it. And they always say, you must not be getting good sex. No, all sex is good sex for women. Scientifically, women's orgasms are hundreds of times more intense than a man. But that doesn't mean that we just don't want something for it. You know what I'm saying? Men just get on top of you and most of the time anyway. So, and plus we have to let you inside of our bodies. What are you going to give us? We got a toll. Nope, you can't enter without this toll. And to me, I can't even get turned on by a man if he don't have no money. So sex ain't even gonna happen to find out if it's good. You know what I'm saying? So what's gonna turn me on about a broke man asking me to pay for half my dinner and won't even pay a phone bill? Nothing. I won't even find out if the sex is good, because you can't even get to that point. So what's the use? Oh, you must know. They say broke man has the best penis. Why? Because they ain't got nothing else to offer. So If you think you have good penis, that means you broke. Okay. Um, I don't want I don't want it. You could keep it. Oh, I got good penis. All you need to do is be, all you need somebody to do is just get you one good time. No, I just need somebody to pay all these bills. Okay? That's all you got to offer me? No, I don't want it. I can't even get turned on if you broke. So it's not gonna be good anyway. Even if you think you doing a good job, I'm gonna be sitting up here thinking, why am I sleeping with this broke man? He can't do nothing for me. Ugh. I'm gonna have to lie and tell somebody. I'm not even gonna tell nobody about this. I will never tell anybody about. I will never tell anybody about this. This is beneath me. Oh my God! Hurry up and finish so I can get up out of here. I ain't even gonna be trying to pay attention and concentrate enough to feel anything. Okay. I'm gonna be like, hurry up and get off, because this was a mistake. Okay. So I don't care how good you think you are. To certain women, it ain't gonna be good, period. Because she's gonna be saying, why am I sleeping with this broke man? Oh shoot. Let me get up out of here. Or you'll even never ever get to it because they already know. Right? So Queen, if I was running Def Jam, would you marry me? If you were running it, would I marry you? Of course, duh. Who taught me? Other women who are about their money too. What? A lot of women who are asking me what dating site should you go on to meet men. Okay, first of all, if you want a quality man, you have to be a quality looking woman, okay? Because, first of all, let me tell y'all something, okay? If you don't look good and a man approaches you, they're going to treat you like you look. So that's why I always tell women, look, before you get on any dating sites and start trying to date, go fix yourself up. Go fix yourself. Go get a makeover. Go get beautiful. Don't come up there looking like you just woke up or you rolled out the bed. I'm saying, if you want a quality man, you have to invest in yourself and become the type of women that they will chase. Okay? So it doesn't matter what type of quality dating sites I put out. It's not going to help. It's not going to help people if they're not willing to improve themselves first. But there are some good quality dating sites, like Millionaire Match or whatever. I forgot what it's called. Seeking Arrangements is okay. I don't know. And like Luxy and What's Your Price and stuff like that. So those websites are geared towards women who want to date men who have money, okay? Not just average man or regular man, So you'll find a lot of women on there who are only there to date generous men. But like I said, your picture, and you have to look like the type of woman that they like and they're interested in. Okay, you can't just come up in there saying, I'm sick of dealing with broke men, but you haven't, improved anything to stop attracting them or to attract somebody, with more money. Some people just go to nice places where there's no broke men. So that's what you can do if you don't want to go on a dating site. Let me see. I've checked your channel. Okay. So like if you okay, this is the problem with a lot of women. They were not raised to value certain things like makeup, clothes, style and things like that. They just think certain things are good enough and that's all you have to do. And that's just not true in this world. You know what I'm saying? It's just not true. You got to go and improve yourself. You got to compete with other women. If you're unable to compete, you're just going to get the leftovers and the man that's going to use you. So you need to be able to compete. That means a whole new outlook. Mm-hmm. That's nice, Barbara. Barbara said she went to the Four Seasons and ate this weekend. Yeah, you're not gonna find no broke man up in there unless they working there. Um. So yeah, put yourself in positions in places where you're only gonna be approached by men who are stable at least. And somebody asked me, I forgot who it was. Well, how come you only tell women to go for rich guys and just not regular stable men? And just men with regular careers and stuff. Why don't you tell them that? Because chances are that woman has a regular career and she won't be able to respect you, and you still won't be able to impress her. You know what I'm saying? And also, why would she want that? you know I always say, shoot for the stars and land on the moon. So if she's shooting at least for a rich man and she lands on a financially stable man, that's great. Because if she was shooting only for a financially stable man and wasn't having any luck, and then she had to lower herself again, then to me, that's silly. Aim higher. That's the problem with guys. Aim higher. Keep going. Why do you stop? Why you say, oh, this is good enough? It's not good enough. You got to keep going. I don't know how many men in here are happy and satisfied with their mediocrity at this time and don't want to go any further in life. How many men want women to accept them as they are right now and don't care? It's so many. That's why women are getting like, ugh, no, bypass. And that's why you see rich men with more than one woman. Because a woman would rather have, a lot of these women would rather share a rich man than be with a broke man. And that's just sad. Where would you say a woman should go if she wants to land an athlete? Um, well, if you're a groupie, they're not gonna marry you. Either you have to appeal to them as a wife. You know what I mean? So you have to be like unable. You're gonna have to like be at places where they hang out, like expensive restaurants in nice neighborhoods, and stuff like that. Go. Most of the ball players in your state or in your city live in the nice neighborhoods. Go to those local bars and stuff like that where that they would be living. If they meet you not in a groupie crowd, they would see you as somebody, you know, and if you don't know who they are or recognize them or have no clue what sport they play or whatever, because you're not into sports, they like those type of women. They don't like those groupies. They like, women who don't even know who they are. Like, I don't know who you are, that they have to actually impress because they still like the chase. But if you know who they are and you're a groupie and, all he can just sleep with you and be done. But if there's a woman who doesn't know and also a woman who can go get somebody that, is also wealthy and doesn't need him, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be like, you don't need them. You don't know who they are. Meet them outside of a groupie environment, and they will see you as wife. Dress classy, not trashy. Okay? Don't be having everything out. Dress like you have some class and stuff like that. But if you just want to meet a groupie, go to that club after the game. You can usually look up where the guys will be hanging out, because a club will always sponsor some of the ball players after the game, and they come there and get paid to like sit around, and usually their teammates will be in there too. So it's usually the most popular club. So just check your internet. It's like what club is the such and such, after party, you know, whatever. Someone says Belvedere in Houston. Yeah, I used to go there back in the old days. Uh, a broke man approached me in a supermarket. I'm sorry. Someone's in my house. Yeah, so. What about finding men in hotel bars? If you go into hotel bars, they might think you're a hooker. Okay, so I wouldn't do that. I will go to the nice like steakhouses, expensive restaurants, and sit at the bar. Stuff like that. Don't go in a hotel. They don't think you're a hooker. If there's like a business conference or something, yeah, you could get away with it. But if there's no business conference, don't go to the hotel. Because at least you can lie and say I'm with the conference. Be like, oh, I'm with the business conference. Yes, I'm just here having a drink. Oh, yes, okay, well, and like, don't say I'm just here, because it's like, why are you here at a hotel bar when you live here? Your house is over there, and there's a bar. You pass about 20 bars to get here. Why are you at a hotel bar? And chances are the men you meet in hotels are not local anyway, and so they're gonna be out of town. So, for me, I'd go to nice, expensive restaurants and sit at the bar, because usually if men are single and rich, they're going to go to one of the nicest restaurants and sit at the bar and eat alone. And that's when you can sit there looking good and sip on your wine or whatever. And, that's your best bet. What happens if your man turns out to be broke? You didn't pay attention. You didn't make him invest in you. Or you didn't research him. Okay, because I be Googling. Don't believe nothing they say. You got to go and research it. Okay, you don't believe nothing. They can tell you anything. Go and Google. Look, if they tell you what they do for a living and it sounds impressive, still go look it up, because they might not make nothing. They might make, it sounds good, but they don't make a lot of money. So go investigate. I would. So, yeah. Solomon said a bunch of fat girls with attitudes. Rich guys don't play that. You know what? Rich guys will pay for anything, because they don't care about losing their money like y'all do. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's a lot of people that come into my inbox and they love what I teach, and they're men. They're like, I love how blunt you are, and you tell them like it is, and it's so funny, and these guys are getting upset, but there's nothing wrong with a woman knowing what she wants. And they're laughing at y'all because y'all are sitting here mad, but won't do nothing about it. Won't go get a side hustle, won't go try to get a better job. Y'all sitting here mad at us when y'all could be out trying to improve yourselves. You're not amused. Someone says, I'm not upset, I'm amused. You're not amused. Because I'm sure after you leave this video, you feel like, dang, I need to go do something better with my life. Or you're going to go try to save up your pennies to go sit at a nice restaurant bar to try to pretend like you got something. You're only going to be able to order an appetizer. Pretend like you sitting up there trying to come on to the women. Eating an appetizer. Sorry, y'all. Should I be honest about men with our standard? Yeah, it's best to be honest straight up, because if they're wasting your time and they don't got what you need, you will dismiss them quick, because if you're in a nice place, there's always somebody watching who really does have money. And if you sit here entertaining brokey, they're gonna be like, she don't have no standards and she don't know what she wants. She's dealing with this dude. No, if you tell them what you want and they can't deliver it, they can't afford you. Move on. Go find something lower. Have you ever fell for a broke guy? Yeah, when I was 18. The age you're supposed to fall for broke men. When you don't know any better. Yeah, I fell for I have never fallen for a broke man after the age of 18. Okay, everybody else, they had to come with it. Why? I had my sister. My sister was my mentor, and she didn't mess with broke man either. Like, she wouldn't even let you talk to a broke man when you were out with her. She's like, don't talk to him. Come on, I got somebody for you to meet. Look at his shoes, girl. Come on, he can't do nothing for you. So that's how I was raised. I was a little nice, little, naive girl. I would be at the bar. Somebody would be talking to me. I would be in deep conversation. My sister would come yank me out. Girl, I don't need to be talking to him. He broke. Come on. Right in front of him, too. She didn't care. She didn't have to care. She didn't care. Girl, why are you talking to him? He broke. Come on. Or she'll just get up and say, can you buy her a drink? Can you buy me a drink? Okay. Come on, girl. He broke. Come on, let's go. She would just be like that. And she's worse than me. I'm nice compared to my sister. I am super nice. I'm like, oh. At least I try to fake it, and act. She's just straight up with it. So she would drag me over to the VIP section, of course, where all the athletes and, people with money were. And then I was like, oh, this is where it's at right here. Yes, So you got to have somebody to pull you out. You have to have another woman to tell you you wasting your time. Look, this man can't do nothing for you but waste your time. Come on over here. So you got to listen. You got to listen to people, even if you are so naive and so young. If somebody cannot do something for you, why are you there? Is the conversation that good that you're going to sit there and waste your time with someone who can't even pay for your meal? That's going to be a quick turn off. Oh, we had a great conversation, but now you can't pay for my dinner after you didn't ask me out? No, bye. I should have went on to the VIP section. I could have, been on a date with a real man at a nice place and da-da-da. So don't do it. It's not worth it. How do men feel when you are told that they are too broke? Does it motivate them? It motivates them if they're still ambitious and thriving. And, usually men who are ambitious and thriving, they will understand that they need certain things to be with a certain type of woman. Okay. They're going to understand that. They're going to have a stash to date women. They're going to have a savings, because men like that value lifestyle as well. So they're going to have a savings to be able to impress you, because they know that they're working towards something and that they're not going to be at that level for long. It's only temporary. Some men are happy at the current state that they're in, and they don't care. They don't save. They don't have a stash to take you out. They just want you to accept Applebee's 2 for $20, and if you can't, Sharkeisha will. Somebody else will. Okay, so basically they have lower level options and don't feel like they have to move up. But they will try. They will try to date you, and some women will, be so lonely that they'll do it. Some women will be like, get out of here. So it's kind of, they just take chances. They're not afraid to ask, because some woman is going to be desperate enough, lonely enough to say yes. That's why they keep asking, because they keep getting yeses at some point. If they kept getting no, maybe they would level up. Maybe they would try. Maybe it's like, I can't get no play like this. Let me go get a degree. Let me go get another job. Let me go ask for a raise. Let me work harder so that I can get promoted. If men weren't getting sex for free, they damn sure would be leveling up. Okay, but since they're getting it for free, they don't have to level up. They ain't got to do nothing. They don't have to have ambition. They don't have to be motivated. They can go work their little 9 to 5 at the call center and get their little call check, take you to Applebee's, and then get sex. Okay, no. Okay, why would they level up? They got everything they need. You paying half the rent. They're getting sex. They can use a coupon to take you to Applebee's. What else do they need? They don't need nothing else. They're happy. That's all they want. To eat and have sex. And get half their bills paid. So why would they level up? They don't have to level up. So the pick me chicks are the ones that's making the men less ambitious, because they don't have to work for anything anymore, because the woman are just giving it to them, because they can't be alone or they can't do any better, so they just giving it up free. I don't know. But and then these men want to come on these channels like this and get mad and say, oh, you need to do this, this, and that. No, you need to level up, because you're in the wrong place. If you taking me somewhere to eat on our first couple of dates, it needs to have valet. It needs to have valet parking. Or I'm not getting out the car, or I'm not meeting you. Okay, you can't take me to no Applebee's. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that you work for something. Can you still go out with a rich guy who refused to give you money? That's the same as going out with a broke guy. Unless you going out with him to figure out where to go hang out when you're not with him. Unless you're using him to be introduced to other rich people who you're going to later then go associate with. Someone will give you money, because dating a rich man that don't give you money is just the same as dating a broke man. No difference. So some rich men think, oh, since she thinks I'm rich, she'll hang out with me and I don't have to pay for anything, or I don't have to give her any money, because she just wants to be with somebody of status and who is rich and ride around in a nice car. That's not enough for me. I'm sorry. Like, if you rich, then if you're going to date me and claim me as someone, then you need to be paying some of these bills. If you can't hand me a stack of money or put a bunch of money in my bank or PayPal and you claim to be rich, I'm not going to believe you until I see some proof. Okay? Until you spending money on me and buying me stuff, I don't know you're rich. Okay? And I can go out to eat by myself and, be just as happy. So, no, I don't think women should date rich men just because they're rich. I think if they're not giving you anything, yeah, go on 1 or 2 dates, and then after that, he's cheap. Don't even bother. Yes, PayPal. What y'all think? This is 2017. Everybody has PayPal. And if you don't, you need to get some. You need to get PayPal. You ever notice that most of the broke men, they couldn't handle a woman like us because we would try to push them to the next level that they don't want to get to? And they would rather lose a good woman than to level up. So that's why a lot of women, you can't fix them. You can't push them to the next level if that's how they already are. They should already be driven by themselves. It should not take you to try to push them. If you got to try to push a man to the next level, that means they're not even going to do it for you. They don't even want to do it. So don't even bother with that. Just be like, you know what? If you don't have ambition, if you can't get to the next level, if you can't, level up because you want to, I'm not attracted to that. That's too blah for me. I gotta go. I want to see somebody who has hopes and dreams and ambition, that wants to go out and accomplish things and blah 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 blah. And I know guys are saying, well, why don't you do that? Well, I will be, and he's gonna pay for it. Shoot, he can give me money to start my own business. You know what I'm saying? He can give me money to invest. He can do all of that if he's already there. Someone says, could I go lesbian for a rich woman? Why? I can get a rich man. I need to go lesbian. But I know some women who have done that. I do know some women who have gone lesbian for a rich lesbian. I do know some. But that's because they didn't like men anymore, because men were kind of like she was kind of done with them, basically. Like, no, I'm done. So, of course, I'm in my late 30s, average body. Can I get a rich man? Well, yeah, if you level up your look, mm-hmm, you know, you got an average body, good. You got some makeup, you got some hair. You can you look the part that a rich man would like? Of course. Just get an older man. You still young to them. Yes. Shira, do rich men prefer hard to get women like you are not impressed with him? Yeah, of course. I had somebody in my inbox the other day, and they were trying to fly me out to, I'm like, I didn't tell them I was married. I was just going to see where this went. And I was like, oh, yeah, I need you to invest in me. Send me this Louis Vuitton purse, They started backing up, and I said, oh, you can't afford me. Sorry. And I was like, what? Why don't you come here? I'll buy it for you. I need something to take on a plane. Okay. Well, you can have anything when you get here. Nope. If you can't invest in me before I drive all the way to the airport, pay to park, take off work, fake work, do this, I just named a bunch of things. You want me to sacrifice all that and I get there and I still don't have nothing? No. You got to send me something so I know you're invested and I know you're serious, okay? You can't send me this Louis Vuitton, I can't get on that plane. And he's like, he disappeared and he back this morning. Let me see what he said. And there's no way I'm going to anywhere. I was just going to block him after I got the purse. Yep. I can't find his message. Hold on. Oh, he says, I don't think you really want to be spoiled. I should write back. I don't think you can afford to spoil me. I don't meet them. They just inbox me on Facebook. I don't meet them. They just in my inbox. So if the man comes in my inbox and he start asking me questions and personal questions and can you fly out and ooh, you so beautiful, I want to make love to you, then I'm gonna ask for some money, and then I'm gonna block them. I'm gonna ask for some items and some money, and then I'm gonna block them. They don't ask me if I'm married. They ask me if I'm single. And I have a sly remark. I said, I don't have a boyfriend. That don't mean I ain't got no husband. Yeah, just they can lie to me and try to scam me and get me to come and sleep with them and stuff like that. I can scam them for a purse. Okay, you gonna come up in my inbox, thinking you gonna get something for free? I know I'm married, but I'm still gonna if they're gonna send me some gifts, I'll take them and then block. Sorry. How do you get a man to pay for surgery? Oh, I said that on one of my last videos. You just cry and say if you don't get the surgery, you can't have sex. I don't feel sexy enough. I need to get this surgery. I don't feel good about my body. I'm not turned on. I can't get naked. Just deny sex, okay? If Tiger Woods offered 10 G's, would you let him? 10 G's? No, that's not enough. And if he's Tiger Woods, he could give me like 30. 30 maybe. So, okay, let's say, what about a woman in her 40s that looks good but meets men in her age group who are you got to go older. If you're 40, you got to go 60 or 60, and you got to look a young 40, you have to take care of yourself, because most guys who are in your age group and they got money, they're going to go for the younger women, unless they want someone with the same type of money so that they can appear to have more money with this person. But usually at that time, most guys have either been divorced and had a nagging wife or whatever, their own age, and now they want to go get some young. So if I were you, if I was a 40-year-old something woman, I would go for much older, because they'll always treat you like the young one. You always look young to them. They'll give you what you want. You ain't got to compete. Hey, it's much easier. I wouldn't Someone says scamming ain't a game either. It's an illegal act. No, it's not. If somebody gives you a gift, that's not illegal. He don't have no problem spending money on plane tickets so I can come there and see him. But he got a problem with buying me a purse. Okay, that's a scam. So if you're gonna spend this much money on some plane tickets, you can afford to buy me a purse. So no, you gonna buy me a round trip ticket to New York from here? That that could be used towards my purse. Then I'll come see you when you save up the rest, or when you buy me the tickets afterwards. I'm not one of those chicks that are excited because somebody gonna fly me somewhere. I can fly somewhere myself. Ooh, free trip. No, free trip. I can afford a free trip myself. You gonna give? I'm not even gonna really go. I'm just gonna get what I can get and block you. And the reason for that is because, okay, first of all, you got a grown man in some woman's inbox, don't know nothing about her, but asking her to come visit. Okay, first of all, that's disrespectful. Second of all, you just want me for sex. Third of all, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So beware, don't come in my inbox. Warning to all men. If you say hide that you have kids, then when you and the sugar daddy get more serious, what do you do? Well, getting more serious, okay, this is what it would take for me to tell someone that I had kids that was getting more serious. If you're buying me a house or a very nice condo or some property and stuff like that, that's serious. Okay, if you're going to contribute to my lifestyle in a major way, that means you are investing in me because you want me in your life long term. But if you just taking me to dinners and handing me a couple hundred and stuff here, you don't need to know about my kids until I have a deed of some type of property in my hand. Because for me, it doesn't matter. If you're not trying to fully secure me and make me happy, then there's no need. So that's what I say. Besides, if you already told him you didn't have kids and he's not so in love with you that he'll accept anything, if he's not in love with you and he'll do anything for you, then you don't tell him. Until he's so in love with you, he wouldn't even care. He'd be like, oh, I don't care. What do they want? I'll buy stuff for them too. That's when you tell her, when they will say no to nothing. Someone says prostitution, no difference. Yeah, there is a difference. Because if you ask for sex, you should be more ashamed of yourself to ask a woman for sex than a woman should be ashamed to ask you for money. Why when a woman asks you for money, you automatically think sex? Because you're looking for a prostitute. Okay? If I asked you for money and you automatically think, well, are you going to sleep with me if I give you some money? Then you are the one thinking about prostitutes, not the woman. She didn't ask you to sleep with her. She didn't offer you sex. She said, can I have some money? So the men already see you as prostitutes, okay? Because that's only what they want. That's why you got to get them. Get them before they get you. So all they relate to is sex. Sex. That's why sex sells. That's why a woman can get anything from a man, because of sex. That's why a man will say, well, it's no different than prostitution, because he doesn't think giving you money out of the kindness of his heart is possible. He thinks, oh, giving you money if you have sex with me is what's right. So if I'm a prostitute, then you're a John. because you are the one asking me for sex. I ain't offer no sex. I ain't offer no sex, and that's what you're thinking about, not me. Right? So, if you got the nerve to ask a woman for sex, or if you don't give her money without expecting sex, then you are the one that is comparing her to a prostitute and putting her in that category. She's not putting herself into it. You are. So, I don't know. If I ask for money, it's because I want some money. It's not because I want to sleep with you. If I ask a man for money, that don't mean I want to sleep with him, please. It means I just want him to give me something. But see, the man expects that. That's the difference. That's how you get them. You know what they expect, so you play along with it. And you lie to them like they lie to you. And then when you get what you want, be gone, just like they do. Instead of getting sex, you got something for real that you could touch in your hand. A purse or something. A stack of cash. So, when they leave, now they'll see how it feels, you know. Dang, she got me. Why didn't she call me back? Did she text me? Oh no, she's not calling me back. I wonder if she's dead. I'm dead. So, just like men use women for sex and then ghost them, women can use men for products, money, purses, and then ghost them too. There's no difference. That's what I'm going to do all day, every day if you come in my inbox asking me for something. Yeah, I got in a relationship at 22. I married the man that I met at 22. I'm still married to the man. And you know, whatever, if you don't like what I got to say, oh well, it works. How do you answer or dodge them when men ask if you have kids? Change the subject. Or say, "Oh, I always wanted 5 kids." You know, or I always wanted a kid. Just say, change the subject. It's like, I always wanted a boy. Wow, I'm glad I have never asked you out. You are nothing but a skank. You right. You better be glad you ain't never asked me out, because you would have got. Okay. Well, anyway, you know, if you asked me out, was you going to pay for it? Or were we going to a nice place? Were you going to let me order whatever I wanted? Because I might have said no anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. So lie and steal. Well, it's not stealing if it's gift. If that man wants sex bad enough and he wants me bad enough and he sends me a gift, that's his own weakness. That's not mine. Okay? It's like, you know, if he says, no, I'm sorry, I can't do it, then great, he got away. If he's that desperate and all of that, okay, well, thank you. I can always change my mind. Like, I'm sorry, thanks for the gift, but I really can't go this month. I can't fly out to see you this month because I have to work. Now, you're going to pay me my whole week of salary? Keep going until you get more and more. You know, I can't take off work this week, you know. You going to pay all my bills? No. Oh, man, I really wished I could go. I'm sorry, but I love this purse. Thank you so much. It goes so good with every outfit. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to send you some pictures, okay? So, Then block them. Oh, I got kicked out of Facebook for trolling. It's not my fault. I didn't try to block you. So, yeah. You know, men think of 1,000 lies to tell a woman to get them to sleep with them. A woman tells one lie and she's evil. Oh, you're evil. Yes. We just learned it from y'all. We learn it from y'all. If y'all can ask for sex, we can ask for money. If y'all can lie, we can lie. We will lie. So don't be mad. If you want everything equal, then why not? Why can't we lie? That's 50-50 to me. You lie, I lie. We all lie. You'll never know what's true or what's not. Just like we don't half the time. So guess what? Welcome to how most women feel when they date a man. They don't know if that's a truth or a lie. They don't know if they're going to see him tomorrow or not. So guess what? If you can do it, so can we, right? We do it better, though. It's not. Yeah. So, I don't know why people are. So anyways, yeah. I'm just, I'm playing like, but serious, if a man is is in my inbox trying to ask me for stuff, I'm gonna ask him for something too. Say yes to real love. Okay. What's real love? 50-50? Okay. Some women can't even be attracted to men who cannot provide. Okay. Some women can't even fall in love unless the man has, all your finances taken care of. I can't, like, literally, I could not fall in love with a man who couldn't do things for me. I couldn't do it. I don't care how cute you are, how sweet you are, or nothing. I just couldn't do it. Like, there would be no love. So, real love, you got to have some money for me to be able to fall in love. A lot of women feel this way. They can't see you unless you have something to offer them. The only type of men who talk about love and real love is the man who can't afford to date. So they figure if they lie and say that they love you, then you'll give up more free because, love. No, these days, women don't care about love either, child. They're like, you know what? Yeah, I love you too. And I pay this rent. What about love? Okay, yeah, what about it? Love don't pay the bills, okay? So, I'll love you when you can properly love me, which means you can provide for me. I can't take love to the bank. Okay. I can't buy food with love. You want me to sit up here doing it's not gonna work. It just won't work. So I'm gonna turn this off. It's just not gonna work, child. And you know what? Like 5 years ago, when women were all about the love too, men were like, we don't love these hoes, So guess what? We don't love these male hoes. I don't know. We just want what you got. Literally. Just like you want what we got, we want what you got too. So, just like y'all aren't afraid to ask for it, we're not either. Except instead of sex, we want money. And the difference is we'll have something and you won't. We'll have something. Right? It's not wrong for a woman to steal a man's money if he asking for some sex, and it's not stealing if he gives it to her freely. If he gonna go click on a website and purchase a $3,000 purse, type in their address, or send it to the P.O. box, that's called a gift. Okay, it's not called stealing. It's called a gift. If you that horny and that desperate, and you gonna go gift a woman a $3,000 purse before you met her, because you hoping to get some, oh well, it's a gift. So it's not stealing, it's just a gift. Sad times. Yes, it is very sad time. Sad for y'all, happy for us. I'm leaving, y'all. Yep, I'm leaving. I'm good. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Yes. And most of you guys on here only have one, and it's a low one. Guys, you want to get more streams of income. If I can do it, you can do it. Don't tell me I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? Half this man on here that's mad, I make more money than them. Just talking on YouTube, talking about them. I make more money than them talking about them. Now that's sad. How you gonna let somebody talk about you and earn more money than you? I could sit up here and do this all day long, and the money that comes in from this as a result of this and is more than y'all make. But y'all mad at me. If I can do it, you can do it. I make money from YouTube. I make money from clients. I make money from consultations, teaching women how to do what I do. Yes, I make a lot of money. And I get to save every penny because I don't pay no bills. So my savings account is probably higher than what you make in a year as well. I don't go out and buy a bunch of stuff. I get people to buy it for me. I'm broke and I still smash baddies. Good. You broke and you getting free sex? Good. I'm not broke and I don't give out free sex. I guess there's 2 sides to every story. Yeah, he's broke and proud. Yeah, I told y'all pick me women giving out free sex over here. Won't be me. I'm getting a purse or something. And I still ain't giving it up. I'm just gonna trick you. Working day now. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Like Michael Jackson say. See, even Michael Jackson know you gotta go work. Okay, y'all, I'm gone. Bye.